And so last night I had just had enough. Do you ever have those days where you're just like, something's gonna get broken on purpose? And so I came into my sewing room, and it was really, I mean, it was late. It was probably at that point, like by the time I was done, it was probably 9 o'clock. And I didn't have any of the lights on. The only light I had on was from the machine. And I just sewed for probably a good 45 minutes and cursed my week and talked to God and all that good stuff. And it just made me feel better. It just made me feel better to step away. You know, I think sometimes, especially right now, life is just so, man, it's just a lot. Life is just a lot right now. So I guess my point is, I don't know if you're dealing with something or if you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed or whatever it might be. Sometimes you just, I didn't thread the needle. Sometimes you just, sometimes I think you just should try that. Like, just put, you know, and I could have, honestly, I wasn't even paying attention to what I was sewing. Thank goodness these petals are a little bit mindless because it didn't require a whole lot of focus. But, and I know, I keep battling between the fact that I cut off part of my head and you can't see what I'm doing on the machine. So we're going to go with this kind of, I'm going to scooch down a little bit. So try that sometimes. It's a huge, maybe you already do that. Maybe I'm just the one late to the party. But it really did. What it really made me do was, you know, I think when you're under a lot of stress, sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. I've talked about this a lot. My sewing room is very much that for me. If I am just overwhelmed and there's just, you know, a lot, whether it's work or life or all of it, sometimes just coming in here and the sound of the machine and just focusing on something that is inconsequential to those problems makes me feel like I get my center back a little bit. So, do that.